What's up, everyone? Today, I'm taking you to South Korea with just $500 in my pocket. We're going to explore epic cities, eat incredible food, and see breathtaking sights, all on a shoestring budget. Is it possible to have the trip of a lifetime for just a few $100s? Let's find out. I'll break down every dollar, reveal the best hacks, and show you how to make your dream trip a reality. If you've ever thought Korea was too expensive, this video is for you. Ready for the ultimate budget travel challenge? Let's dive in. First stop, Seoul. Let's get started. We've just touched down in Korea, and the excitement is real. The first thing on our minds? How to get around this incredible country without blowing our entire travel budget on taxis or expensive ride shares. Transportation can be one of the biggest expenses when you're exploring a new place. But here in Korea, there's a secret weapon that every savvy traveler should know about. The challenge is clear: navigating a bustling city like Seoul with its endless neighborhoods and attractions while keeping costs low. But don't worry, there's a solution that's not only affordable, but also gives you a front row seat to daily life in Korea. The secret? Korea's world-class public transportation system. Subways and buses here are more than just a way to get from point A to point B. They're a lifeline for locals and travelers alike, and they're designed to be easy, efficient, and budget-friendly. Step inside any subway station, and you'll notice how spotless and modern everything feels. The trains run like clockwork, arriving every few minutes, and the network covers not just Seoul, but the entire metropolitan area and beyond. Worried about getting lost? Don't be. Every sign, map, and announcement is in both English and Korean, making it super easy for visitors to find their way, even if you don't speak a word of Korean. And the best part? The price. You can cross the entire city for just a couple of dollars. Compare that to a $20-30 taxi ride for the same distance, and the savings start to add up fast. But it's not just the subway. The bus system here is just as impressive. City buses crisscross every neighborhood, and express buses connect you to other cities and regions, making it easy to explore beyond Seoul without breaking the bank. For longer journeys, express buses are a fantastic option. They're not only much cheaper than high-speed trains, but also surprisingly comfortable, with plush seats and plenty of legroom. You can sit back, relax, and watch the Korean countryside roll by. We've decided to rely entirely on public transport for our trip. It's not just about saving money. It's about experiencing Korea the way locals do, and seeing parts of the country you might miss if you're stuck in a taxi. Embracing public transport means you'll get to people watch, strike up conversations with locals, and really immerse yourself in the rhythm of Korean life. It's an adventure in itself, and you never know what interesting encounters you'll have along the way. Even getting from the airport to downtown Seoul is a breeze. For less than the price of a coffee, you can hop on the subway and be in the heart of the city in under an hour. No traffic jams, no stress. Our first subway ride? Just about $1. Ticket machines are easy to use, and you can even pick up a rechargeable T-Money card to make transfers between buses and subways seamless. Already, we've saved $50 compared to what we would have spent on taxis. That's money we can now spend on delicious street food, unique experiences, or maybe even a spontaneous day trip. Over the course of a week, saving $20-30 a day on transportation adds up to over $200. That's a serious chunk of change. Enough to upgrade your meals, try new activities, or even extend your trip. Mastering public transport isn't just a travel hack, it's the foundation of our entire budget strategy. With a little planning, you can unlock the whole country without worrying about your wallet. Every dollar counts when you're traveling, and using Korea's public transportation system is one of the smartest ways to make your money go further. It's efficient, reliable, and gives you the freedom to explore at your own pace. Right now, we're on the subway, gliding into the city, barely spending anything. The cityscape unfolds outside the window, and we're already planning our next adventure. Next up, finding a place to sleep that won't drain our funds. Stick with us, because the next budget hack is just around the corner. If you've ever looked up hotel prices in Seoul, you know they can be absolutely wild, sometimes even more than your flight ticket. The city is buzzing with energy, and with so many travelers pouring in, those big-name hotels can charge a small fortune for a single night. But that's not the kind of trip we're on. We're skipping the overpriced suites and fancy lobbies. Here's the real travel hack: guest houses and hostels. These places are a game-changer for budget travelers. They're clean, safe, and you can often snag a bed for under $20 a night, even in the heart of the city. Seriously, that's less than the price of a large pizza back home. Imagine spending less on your bed than you would on a single meal. And the best part? Many of these hostels are right in the middle of Seoul's most exciting neighborhoods, like the artsy youthful streets of Hongdae or the neon-lit shopping paradise of Myeongdong. You're not just saving money, you're staying where the action is. Korean hostels are next level. They're modern, spotless, and run by staff who are not only friendly, but also full of insider tips, like where to find the best late-night eats or hidden local gems you'd never discover on your own. But what really makes hostels special is the people you meet. Travelers from every corner of the globe gather in the common rooms, swapping stories, sharing travel hacks, and sometimes teaming up for spontaneous adventures, whether it's a night out, a hike, or even a wild food challenge. Some hostels even throw in a free breakfast. Think toast, eggs, maybe even some Korean specialties to start your day right. And if you're really watching your wallet, most hostels have kitchens where you can whip up your own meals. It's a huge money saver and a fun way to try cooking with local ingredients from the market. For this challenge, I booked a dorm bed for 3 nights, just $60 total. That's $20 a night right in the heart of Seoul. To put it in perspective, even the cheapest hotel would have set me back at least $300 for the same stay. That's a whopping $240 saved, money I can now spend on food, experiences, and exploring the city. So, now I've got a clean, simple home base, a healthy budget, and a city full of possibilities waiting outside my door. Bags dropped, appetite ready. Let's hit the streets and hunt down the best cheap eats Korea has to offer. The adventure and the feast starts now. South Korea is a food paradise, bursting with flavors and culinary traditions that go back centuries. But if you're not careful, eating out, especially at high-end restaurants, can quickly drain your wallet and leave you wondering where all your money went. The solution? Skip the pricey spots and head straight to the heart of local food culture, markets like Gwangjang Market in Seoul. This place is legendary, a must-visit for anyone who wants to experience authentic Korean food without breaking the bank. Here, you don't need a reservation or fancy tableware. Just grab a seat on a bench, point at whatever catches your eye, and a friendly Korean auntie will whip up your meal right in front of you. The energy is infectious, and the smells are absolutely mouth-watering. The prices are almost unbelievable. Spicy, chewy tteokbokki for just a couple of bucks, and golden, crispy bindae pancakes for less than $5. You can fill up on delicious food for the price of a coffee back home. So, let's take on the $10 Market Feast Challenge. The question is, how many incredible dishes can you try for just 10 bucks? Spoiler alert, it's a lot more than you'd expect. For under $10, you can sample mayak gimbap, addictive mini seaweed rice rolls, sweet and gooey hotteok pancakes, savory bindae and spicy tteokbokki. That's 4 mouth-watering dishes, and you'll still have change left over. This is the real deal. Korean food made the traditional way, with recipes and techniques passed down through generations. Every bite supports local vendors and keeps these amazing food traditions alive. Forget the fancy restaurants and tourist traps. If you want the best flavors and the best deals, the market is where you need to be. Here, you get to interact with the people who make your food, and every meal feels like a new adventure. Be bold. Try something you've never heard of. Chat with the vendors and soak up the lively atmosphere. The market is buzzing with energy, laughter, and the sizzle of food on the grill. Your wallet will thank you, and so will your taste buds. You'll leave full, happy, and with a story to tell. Now, let's talk about the smartest way to pay for all this travel, so you can keep exploring and eating without worry. There's one thing every traveler in Korea needs, the T-Money card. It's a rechargeable smart card for all public transport. Just tap and go. No more buying single tickets or fumbling for cash. The best part? You get a discount on every ride, and free or discounted transfers between subway and bus. Over a week, those small savings add up fast. Buy and recharge at any convenience store. Easy. You can even use it for snacks, taxis, and vending machines. We loaded up $20, which covers several days of travel. The card costs just a couple bucks, but the convenience and savings are huge. Don't travel Korea without one. It's a game changer. With our magic card, we're ready to see some incredible sights for free. Sightseeing can get expensive, but Korea has tons of amazing free attractions. First, Bukchon Hanok Village. Wander historic alleyways and see traditional houses, all for free. Next, Yogisa Temple, colorful, peaceful, and open to visitors at no cost. Seoul Forest is a massive park with art, animals, and cherry blossoms, perfect for a free day out. The National Museum of Korea is world-class and totally free. Exploring neighborhoods like Hongdae or Gangnam is an adventure in itself, no ticket required. Today, we visited a village, temple, park, museum, and cool districts, all for $0. Mix free sites with a few paid ones, and your sightseeing budget stays tiny. Now, let's hunt for souvenirs without getting ripped off. Souvenirs don't have to be expensive. Skip the tourist traps. Head to Daiso, where almost everything is $1.15. Socks, snacks, fans, face masks, and more. Challenge 5 souvenirs for under $10. Done. Underground shopping centers at subway stations are packed with trendy, cheap clothes and accessories. For beauty products, hit Olive Young or La Lavla during sales for huge discounts. Shop where locals do, and you'll get way more for your money. We've got our souvenirs and saved a ton. Now for the biggest money-saving tip of all. The biggest way to save money? Travel during the off-peak season. Peak times, cherry blossom spring and autumn foliage, are beautiful but expensive. Flights and hotels double in price, and crowds are huge. Instead, go in May, September, or even winter or summer for massive savings. Off-peak flights can be hundreds cheaper, and accommodation drops too. We came in early June, great weather, low prices, and no crowds. One smart timing decision can save you more than any other tip. Be flexible with your dates, compare prices, and fly midweek for the best deals. Now let's wrap up this epic challenge. That's how you travel South Korea on a tight budget. We used public transport, stayed in a guest house, ate like kings, and saw amazing sights for free. You don't need to be rich, just plan smart and use these tips. This trip was epic, and we still have money left. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, share your own tips in the comments, and subscribe for more adventures. Stay adventurous, travel smart, and enjoy your own trip to Korea. It's a country that will capture your heart. Now you know how to do it without breaking the bank. Annyeong.